Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Like Sean there, like the Everlast boys. Listen, you said to me a few weeks ago, Shawnee Mac 2.0. Did we just witness Shawnee Mac 2.0? Is he back?
We witnessed Shawnee Mac 0.0 because that's the original me.
Yeah.
1.0 we carried away and got beat up by Gavin Gwynn, but 2.0 is back. Shawnee Mac, it's good to be back, and it's good to be back on a good platform with crowds here and putting on a good, clean, clinical performance.
I do want to talk about the crowd, obviously, because that crowd was behind you 100%. It was noisy. It's probably everything that you needed in a comeback fight. But going into this fight and stuff like that, obviously coming off that loss, how nervous were you? Did you feel any nerves? Did you feel any anxiety coming into this crowd with what happened in that loss?
No, not really. Nothing like, nah, not. I was always confident, and I've said it straight after the Gwynn fight. Like, my confidence weren't shot from that fight, because the talent, and I didn't get beat up. I didn't get beat up around the ring, or it wasn't like I just underperformed, and that was it. So the confidence was always there. I knew I was going to come in and have a tough night. And Rodriguez is a very tough operator. He's a seasoned professional. He's fought in the big stages of MGM. This wasn't going to faze him. So for me, it was important to stay calm and just stick to the boxing, the basic, simple, straight boxing, and that's what I done tonight. That
being said, did you exercise sort of like some demons tonight? Did you manage to get anything off your back that you thought?
There was no demons. Like, you have to identify your mistakes, fix them and move on. And they were fixed in the gym. This is a whole different environment. Crowds are here. It was just a point to me of just like, I believe that if you were coming off a knockout or something like that, there would be demons, because you would always have that. Don't let that happen again. You'd be so weary of it happening again. But in my situation, I feel it was a bit different, and people handle stuff differently. For me, it was just, I just didn't want to be here. Simple as that. And like, I've done that before in the amateurs, but I've done against Gavin Gwynn. I took gloves off in the amateurs before. I just went second round, get them gloves off me to fuck, and walked out. And the coach was calling me, and I was like, I don't want to be here. So it's in me. It was in me. It was just, and I was in a bad place. And I look back now, and I'm like, fuck, what am I doing? And right, this is a completely different mindset. So none of that was even on my mind at all. Like, this was just me come in and enjoy it.
Definitely. Well, forget about that. That was the past. Let's talk about this fight, man. It was a good, solid fight. You mentioned Rodriguez is a tough operator, stuff like that. You hit him with some good shots. Like the check right hook seemed to be working for you as lot as. And I'd done pads with Pete last night in the Holy Family.
When are you turning over? When are you saying in the contract?
Oh, well, I don't know. Like, I'm not as good as you boys, but I've got a fight coming up. I am fighting Alex Arthur, so that's why I'm in camp. Yeah, you don't know about that?
Well, I seen Alex Arthur yesterday in the town centre eating all around him, so he's got a weight advantage, Andrew.
Well, that's my excuse if he knocks me out, then he's heavier than me anyway. But I've seen what Pete does, the way he takes you on the pads and checking the way his movement and stepping in and stepping out. So it was that check right hook and all these sort of movements and stuff. That's something that Pete has drilled into you in this sort of camp.
It was always my signature punch. The check hook as an amateur. Pete knows me from the Irish team. I spent a lot of time with Pete in different camps when he was up with Katie. We were all on the same team. Pete actually done my corner before against a club mate in the Irish elite, so he knows me. He knows what I'm good at. He knows my strengths and he knows my weaknesses, and that's something that he's drilled into me throughout camp. He's very technical and tactical when it comes to sparring, and he's just brought out all that back out. Like, it was always there. These punch selections were always here, but he's just brought them out throughout this camp, and it's obviously worked.
Talked about the ring walk music again, man. The bird is the word. Why is that?
Because the bird is the word. The bird is the word. It's just a tune. Yeah. Realistically, no one is going to listen to that song and not be happy. Yeah. So let's bring happiness back.
That's it. Bringing happiness back. That crowd was cheering you every shot you threw, even if it missed. They were cheering it. How much did that give you a lift in there?
It's unbelievable. Honestly, it's overwhelming. It's crazy that the support I have here in Belfast, and where I really seeing the support I have is when I come off a loss. I don't think I received one bad message online anywhere. Like, I've seen a couple of mad things on Twitter and stuff. You get that, like, just people, oh, you quit, and I'm replying, I know, I was there, I seen it, I witnessed it, I know, of course I quit. But the support I got off the back end was unbelievable. Like, so to see it tonight, coming off the back loss, they were here to pick me up, and I can only appreciate that and just be forever, ever in debt to that support league. And if there's any way I can give back to these people, it's just put on a show for them and again bring happiness back to Belfast.
Hey, listen, that's the music to my ears, mate. £137 you made. I take it this 135 division, you're going to stick around, you're going to make it?
100%. That's another thing. There was a question mark over my head. Can I box at one? Like, I made weight. Like, I'm not bullshitting to say this, but I had 2 Twixes and a cup of tea the night before the weigh-in, and I woke up the next morning thinking I'll get a hot bath or whatever, and it was 0.4 of a kilo underweight. I was like, no way. So I stood on the scales again and moved the scales about, stood on them again. I was like, fuck this, and had another Twix and a cup of tea. So here we are. 135 is there. The performance is there. I didn't tire, I didn't fatigue, it wasn't a struggle. Why not?
Twixes seem to be your power.
Twixes are the one. I think maybe that's what happened in the last camp. I cut the Twixes out.
Listen, John, one final word in that crowd and this sort of Belfast. It's back. Belfast has been starved of boxing since March or something like that, last year. So Mick's brought February last year.
Last show in Ulster Hall, February 2020.
So a quick word on this, McCOMB, TJ, and all Irish Clash, all the Irish fans out here tonight. Quick word on that.
Great fight for Irish boxing, great fight just in general. It's unbelievable. Fair play to both lads, TJ and Mick. Great fight, and they've just given me, the likes of me and like younger pros coming through, a brilliant opportunity to fight on a great platform in front of a great audience, in front of great TV, and again bringing all these people into Belfast. Well done to everyone involved, Phil football, Canon boxing, and MTK Global. Unbelievable.
Definitely. Shawnee Mac, bang bang gravy chip, mate.
Bang bang gravy chip.
There it is. There's Sean. Thank you so much, man. Congratulations on the win, man. I'll see you soon.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.